Bill Bradley. I'm an extreme endurance athlete, and this is my motivational video. The topic of today's video is turn your TV off. I want to tell you, I've gone through phases of my life where literally, things weren't going well, and I would use TV as a drug. I would just watch it for hours and hours and hours, and so I wouldn't have to think about my problems. No different than sitting in a bar and having drink after drink, or I've never been a big, pot smoker, marijuana smoker, but I would imagine it's kind of the same thing. You're just kind of like trying to forget about your problems. And you know what happens when you do that? Life just passes you by. It just passes you by. So that TV sitting there, you're watching that, numbing yourself, forgetting about your problems, not dealing with your problems, and your life is passing you by. I remember the first time we turned off our TV. My kids were very young, and me and my ex-wife, we decided to turn it off because the kids were watching too much TV, and that would be us too. And it literally, when we first turned it off, it felt like my best friend died. Like my best friend died. Wow, it was powerful, but you know what? I started working out more. I started dealing with my problems. I started, working on my brain, trying to get over my problems. You have to, it makes you deal with your stuff. If you don't have that substance numbing you, in this case I'm talking about TV, you have to deal with your stuff. You'll sit there depressed for a while and you get sick of it. You say, all right, I'm going to deal with my stuff. I'm not going to turn the TV on. And I cut the cable. Back then, that was the only way you could watch it anyway, was cable. And so it was all cut, no choice but to deal with my stuff. In there, working through my brain problems after that, working through a lot of stuff. I started training after that. I took up triathlons after that, bike racing, marathons. All this came after I turned off the TV. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. You can either sit in front of that TV and forget about your problems and numb yourself, and all of a sudden, a decade goes by. Go, wow, where'd that go? Where'd that go? Where did that decade go? Oh, I was watching all these great TV shows. Yeah, right, great TV shows. I'm all about if you watch something, once or twice, or you do something, but sit there for 3 or 4 hours a night watching TV. I'm not about that. You can watch, you can watch a couple shows a week. I'm big about, I love the Warriors, I love the Giants. I'll pop in, I'll watch one of those games, either, in a restaurant or a bar or over at my sister's house. But I'm not going to be in some state where I sit in front of the TV for 3, 4, 5 hours at a time and numb my brain so I don't do anything in life. So anyway, what I'm encouraging you to do is cut your TV off. Quit watching so much TV. Deal with your crap. If you're using it for numbing, then deal with your crap. Deal with your crap, and then get out there and live life. And when you talk about the decade that's coming up, you're going to have all kinds of badass stuff you did, because life is about experiences. It's not about watching TV shows over and over and over again. When people start telling me about, did you see this episode of something, I go dude, get a life, come on. Or at least watch the Warriors or the Giants. Anyway, turn your TV off. If you're interested, you can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. If you have a comment or a question, please put it in the YouTube comment section. And if you're interested in me talking to your team, your group, your company, your organization, or having some mental toughness coaching, which the first episode of mental toughness coaching would be turning your TV off, how to do it. Pull that plug, cut it off with a pair of dikes. That's what I used to use when I was an electrician. Chop, right off. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll talk to you next time.